Yo. I don't know which way you want to go, but I want to go the other way. Because I always want to do something that you're not doing. Be in a space that you're not in. In this space right here, we call the WayzVerse. Hey, I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson, and I am here with my boys Big Ed, and of course you can't be in the WayzVerse unless you are invited by Wayz himself. Welcome to the WayzVerse. Hey, hey. All right. So the WayzVerse is normally has been these competitions and these brackets where we find the greatest of this and the greatest of that. But brackets normally sucked because Wayz and Big Ed is too young to know the truth about shit. So we decided. Well, Wayz decided he wanted to go in a different direction with the WayzVerse. So this will be a first for us and first for me. I don't know what to expect. I totally don't know what to expect. While he was, explaining what we were doing, I was online looking at pictures of half naked chicks.
Mostly midgets.
Midgets too. So I really just missed it all. I like sexy midgets. I'm sorry. Sexy midgets are a thing for me. I'm yet to get me one. I'm on a mission to find me a nice little sexy midget.
I like the way your toes touch your elbows.
Hey, I like the little sexy midget.
While we on the subject of midgets, aka little people, my son was taking me down the rabbit hole of midget wrestling.
Okay.
So if you hear laughing and cackling in the background, it's them watching midget wrestling.
Okay, well that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. I like sexy midgets. I like sexy midgets, sexy tall women, sexy medium size, sexy. I like sexy women. So I was looking at half naked chicks while he was explaining this. So I don't know what to expect, but I do know this. We're gonna get it started like this, Mm-hmm. He got to spit out his tobacco. Tobacco.
Sunflower seeds. I don't chew.
Hey, he lucky our grandma ain't alive. He wouldn't be allowed to have those.
I wasn't allowed to have them in my house growing up, so I have them at my house now.
So for those those listening and not watching, we just did a shot. That's what that pause was. So Wayz.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a heads up. Now that you have my undivided attention, what are we doing here?
All right, so I want to treat this more like a podcast. I'm going to bring up some subjects that we could talk about. Kind of put our 2 cents in. Some of them may be hit, some of them may be missed. But that's all in the works of a podcast, especially when you don't know what you're walking into. In between, we got a little some information, or not information, but a little something fun in between the stories. Big Ed got notifications going on the computer.
Big Ed, his old bullshit.
I don't know where the fuck that just came from.
It came from you,
but I'm turning it off right now.
So, right away, our first thing we have to talk about something I recently found was that President Joe Biden said earlier today that Russia is committing genocide in Ukraine. Now, how do you guys feel about that? Do you agree? Disagree?
I agree. He basically is. He's killing men, women, children, civilians.
Yeah, I do agree. I think coming from the President of the United States, those are strong words, because it is just shy of aligning ourselves with being a part of this war.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the kind of words that say it is time for us to get involved. So I'm curious how the reaction is going to be to this. Um, I mean, I do agree, though. I mean, he's calling a spade a spade. It is what it is. Um, but at the same time, there's some Americans that's being held in captivity over there in Russia, and now comes time for him to say, "That's why I was holding your asses."
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to remind you, I've got Brittany Griner, and I've got these other. They've got like 3 Americans over there that they're
Yep.
holding. So um, we'll see how this all plays out in regards to the war and who might be essentially considered prisoners of war if we do join this war.
Right. I know. Oh, excuse me. I know
Excuse me.
the Ukraine has an ally of Russia in captivity currently. That they're using as a bargaining chip with Russia. To kind of back off, but we all know Russia. It's probably not going to work out that way.
Oh, they actually have Russian prisoners of war,
Yeah.
and you know they're not holding them as prisoners of war. They're holding them in the hospitals as wounded.
Mm-hmm.
And the president of Ukraine is visiting them.
It's crazy to think about. Now,
These motherfuckers here to kill you, and you visiting them in the hospital.
right. Now, with what Biden has said, would you guys, how do you guys, would you guys think that it's probably time for the UN to step in and do more boots on ground scenarios in Ukraine?
I think we may be headed in that direction.
My heart says no, but my head says yeah. Somebody has to stop this motherfucker.
My mind is telling me no, but my body.
But you know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
My heart says no. I don't want to go to war with Russia. But my head is telling me
Telling me yeah.
somebody has to stop this fucker.
I don't want to hurt nobody.
Because he's not going to stop at the Ukraine.
No.
He's going to go to Moldova. He's going to go to Poland. He's going to practically follow the same route that Hitler followed.
I gotta say,
So that's just my 2 thoughts in it.
I don't see nothing wrong.
I just know there's not going to be another draft.
With a little bump and grind.
Hopefully, there's no other draft. In the end, when it comes to the idea of the draft, it all boils down to whether or not China sides with Russia in joining the war with Russia. If they financially back Russia, no, that's fine. We're not going to do a draft. But if they support Russia with military, like boots to the ground Chinese soldiers, we really kind of don't have a choice.
Damn, and if we go to war with China, we ain't gonna never get them damn microchips, man. How am I gonna sell cars? This is getting ridiculous.
Shit, how are we going to do our podcast? But yeah, it's going to fuck up a lot of shit. How the fuck I'm going to play my PlayStation without them chips?
Well, you'll be fine. You don't have to replace the chip.
You ain't got to replace the chips.
It's the chips in the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
You already got it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a
They
PlayStation
don't
4.
take the chips out the cars. It's the new cars they can't build. That's what I can't sell.
The chips in our PlayStation 4s.
The chips to operate the features. some car, the car's already built. They already got.
Yeah, but that means I can't get my PlayStation 5.
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
you can. Just buy that bitch used.
there you go.
Shit, fuck that.
What?
Used, they still going for $1,000.
So
What?
they got chips.
I just saw one the other day for $499.99.
Ooh,
Brand
that's
spanking
regular.
new.
ooh.
So how is that used?
Oh, rob a nigga.
Yeah, and you saw that on the PlayStation site.
I know one thing.
I saw that on Amazon.
I am
Okay.
past the age where I'm willing to spend that much money on a video game.
There's a reason I still have a PlayStation 4.
Me too.
There's a reason I still have Atari.
Hold on.
I
'Cause
used to have an Atari.
don't get it twisted. I still got the Nintendo. Not 64. Not Super
Yeah.
Nintendo. Nintendo.
Yeah, I used to have a Nintendo that had like
I got,
300 games on it.
I got Intellivision. Nigga.
And the only game I played on it, only played one game on it, Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
What the hell you wasting? Mario.
See, the best boxing game was the Atari, where there was just the two arms like that.
Oh no, Mike Tyson Punch Out was the shit.
And then you had to line it up so you could punch him in the nose. They had a nose. And
I don't care what either of
they
you
hit him in
say.
the nose or you miss him.
The greatest boxing game in all time was Pong. The way you got to hit that ball. And I know it's not traditional boxing, but you cannot tell me that is not boxing.
Pong was fantastic. I didn't see it as boxing, but it was.
I didn't see it as
I
boxing.
thought it was more like tennis.
Tennis, hand-eye coordination, but the same kind of hand-eye coordination you would need for boxing, you would need for Pong.
Man, this nigga. Bop, bop. Oh, shit. See? I'm knocking shit over.
Hey, but nothing beats Mike Tyson Punch Out, man. You got a little Mac.
You mean to tell me Friday Night Lights?
He got to go through everybody
No.
to get to Mike Tyson.
It wasn't Friday Night Lights.
He got to go through Glass Joe.
Yeah, but you
Fight
ain't
Night.
got
Fight Night.
On Flamenco. King Hippo. Remember the one you had to hit in the stomach and then hit him in the mouth?
No.
He had to go against Soda Popinski.
Losing me now. This is again a topic that I started this conversation started with me saying I'm past the age where I will spend money on these video games. Yeah, I've passed the age where I'm interested in where you're talking about. You're going way too deep right now. You're going way too far.
It's just Mike
You're
Tyson
beyond
Punch
my
Out was
interest.
one of the best video games of all time.
No, it's not.
Go ahead, Waze.
All right.
The best video game of all time is Asteroids. All right, anyway.
So let's get on to our first fun segment of the night. We got our.
What you mean? That one was fun.
That was fun. It was a story that turned into a story that turned into another story.
So there's this place called Barcade, right? That's kind of taken off here. It's a couple of them, and what it is, it's an old school arcade with a bar. So it's for older if you
Right.
So you can go in, and I realized going in playing the old video games, there was just nothing. And I even thought so then, but especially now because that I'm out of practice and not really into it. There's none of the video games more fun than pinball. I'm sorry, pinball is still more fun than all that shit.
Oh yeah.
I cannot disagree. I can't disagree at all on that. Actually,
No.
there's no way I can disagree with that. Like one of my favorite things to do when I get like a phone or a video game system or my computer is find a pinball game that I really enjoy playing.
Pinball and pool, that's the bombs.
Man, shooting pool though, that's a whole different monster.
Another topic. Yeah, you're right. I'm my bad. Okay. All right. Wait, you was about to say something. I ain't mean to cut you off. I'm the one that wanted to get away from the video game conversation, and I started it back up.
All right, so I got a what the actual fuck story of the night.
Uh-oh. What the fuck?
And this one is gonna blow y'all's fucking minds.
I'm sorry. It's a WTF story. What the fudge? Cutting
All
back
right,
on
check this. So we got someone
We
who
gotta get a swear jar now.
We're gonna F out. We gotta cut. We're cutting back on these F words, man. It's too
Okay.
many.
all right. What the Funyun?
We gonna get the F word jar.
I like what the Funyun. All
All
right.
right. So what the Funyun story of the week? We have a someone who broke the speed record in New Mexico this week. Who just he just so happens to be blind
Wait a minute. When he say he broke the speed record,
in a vehicle.
did he take more speed than anybody in history? Or what exactly are we talking about?
He broke the speed record in a vehicle,
And he's blind.
and he is blind.
That's because he couldn't tell how fast he was going. He couldn't see.
Well, not only that, going that fast, you can only go in a straight line. You can't turn.
I hope it wasn't no turns. Unless he planned on testing out the airbags.
Right?
I thought they usually did the speed test in Utah on the way sands.
No, this was in New Mexico. It was a race car driver who ended up actually being blinded in an accident 10 years ago. He broke the Guinness World Record by driving a customized car at the speed of 211 miles per hour.
I would like to add that he also has the biggest balls in America.
Man, you gotta.
But you lost your sight in an accident. So what you do in response is go behind the wheel blind and go faster than anybody else. That is called enormous balls the size of Utah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
His balls are states.
What the sorry?
His
What
balls
the
have has zip codes. All their own. They're that big.
They got their own gravity.
I'm saying
No.
Because there's nothing that's gonna make me want to go 200 miles an hour while I'm blind.
Especially if I went blind because I crashed a car the first time.
When do I know to hit the brakes?
right?
You don't. You don't hit the brakes. You hit the wall. What the phenomenal job.
Man, you gotta be a whole different kind of beast to do that shit.
Wow.
Yo, this dude has cojones the size of Kansas.
Who's that that sings that song? We got the biggest balls of them all.
ACDC.
That is ACDC, baby. Those them. That's my boys.
Wow.
Yo.
But I don't know how the hell this man did it, but he drove that straight line, blind as hell. I'm pretty sure he hit a couple animals on the way. We don't know. He definitely doesn't know. So
Well, one thing he didn't have to worry about was insects on the windshield.
yeah, that's true.
Y'all killing me right now.
Wow.
All right. Okay. All right. Enough for that.
All right. Let's take a quick break here, and then when we come back, we'll jump into our next story of the night.
But real quick, before we go to the break, it was a blind man who walked into a bar. and a table and a chair. We'll be right back. Yo, we are back. Welcome back to the WayzVerse. You are tuned in to the What Up Though Show Network. Please subscribe to the channel, share our podcast, and like what you see. If you like what you see, share it with your friends. Feel free to comment, but comment at your own risk because no holds barred in the comment section.
And I am going to talk shit. I don't care about your feelings.
Anything goes in the comment section.
I was gonna say Waze runs it, so
Yeah.
Yes.
be careful when you step into the WayzVerse.
I'm saying.
Just saying. Just saying.
All right. So our next story is something we briefly covered over with Gilbert Gottfried. He died today. As of this recording. I really wanted to get more into your guys' input on this. Some of your fondest memories of him and his legacy within the movie and comedy industry.
I don't really have a long list. He was just for me, I thought he was a very unique talent, a very funny comedian, and his delivery was, as I said in a previous in one of our other shows, if you sound like him, it's because you're imitating him, because he was unlike anybody else, and he's. If you didn't like him, you knew him. You knew who he was because you just recalled his delivery in and of itself was funny, even if you didn't get the joke. And that was something about him that was totally unique. He had the squinted eyes and that crazy voice. You know what? And I was always a fan from the first time I saw him. And I was sad to hear that he passed away. We lost a legend, one of the big ones today.
Yeah, a lot of kids. When I say kids, I mean people born in the 90s on up. They'll know him as Iago in Aladdin. I saw him on One Night Stand. That's the first time I saw him was on HBO's One Night Stand, and he was one of the most hilarious comics I've ever seen. In a way, he kind of like reminded me of Red Fox. He told the dirty jokes without them being dirty. So yeah, like you said, we lost another legend, and sad to see him go. But good to bring up some of the memories when I was watching some of the videos afterwards, after I heard the news.
Now, for me, one of my the main thing that Iago is one of my introductions to Gilbert Gottfried, but where I fell in love with his art and his style was the roast of Donald Trump and the roast of David Hasselhoff. Those are absolutely amazing to watch. I honestly believe his roasting ability was way better than his comedy routines.
Yeah, he could roast the hell out of somebody. He actually did more than just Donald Trump and who else did you say?
David Hasselhoff. He
And-
also did
and-
Bob Saget.
Yep, he did Bob Saget, and he did a lot more before that.
Mhm.
When he was a young comedian, he did a lot of the Friars Club roasts.
I know he also partake in. I want to say, I think it was Roseanne's roast as
Yep.
well. And those are really the only ones I can really remember. But
Oh no, he's roasted a lot of other people. In fact, I believe he was in on Don Rickles' roast.
yeah, he was a savage before the term savage was popular.
So and you got to be somebody to be in on Don Rickles' roast.
Yeah. No, like OG said, he's someone that's unique, not even just with his style, but with his vocal pattern. And when you heard that voice, it immediately annoyed the living hell out of you.
You knew who it was.
Exactly. But it grabbed your attention.
You know what?
Yes, in the face. Now that you made the face too. You couldn't tell if he was constipated or really thinking about what the hell he was trying to get to say.
I couldn't tell. Excuse me. Can I smell your crotch? Can I
Oh
smell
man.
your pussy?
Man, RIP to an absolute legend.
Must be your feet.
But yeah, RIP to a legend. Now we got our next little I guess give or take quiz. Not even quiz, question. And this is would you rather? This week, I'm gonna ask you a very could be hard to answer, but honest question.
Okay.
Would you rather be hit by Ray Lewis without pads or punched by Mike Tyson?
Hit by Ray Lewis without pads.
Why?
Roy Jones Jr. said it himself after their exhibition match. I don't know why I ever fucking wanted to do this. And that was at 50 some years old. So think if Mike Tyson is hitting motherfuckers that hard at 50 years old, no, I don't want no part of that. Bring me Ray Lewis. I can take a tackle.
I tend to agree. I think I would take the tackle by Ray Lewis. Not to take anything away from Ray Lewis because I'm sure he would knock the shit out of me. Mike Tyson knocked Michael Spinks down because he hit him in the shoulder. The fuck? He knocked him down with a punch to the shoulder, bro. This dude was different. This dude was different. I'm sorry. I'm not. I think I want to get hit by that dude. And you know what? Ray Lewis is this guy that would hit you because it's fun to hit people. He's
Exactly.
actually beneath the surface a good guy. Mike Tyson hit you with bad intentions.
Yeah, Mike. Every time Mike hits you, it was to put you out.
I am hitting you to hurt you. I'm keeping you alive because I could kill you. I know a punch that would kill you, but I'm really planning to not see you again on your feet.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
He had bad intentions. And I would go with the intentional I would go against the intentional pain. So Ray would Don't get me wrong. Ray would knock the snot out. I mean, he can hit.
Oh yeah.
And without pads. But see, and if I'm giving some resistance, I get a chance for. But yeah, no.
Well, Mike, there ain't no resistance.
You're just going to take it.
I'm gonna hit you. That's it. I'm gonna throw 5 punches at you, and 4 of them gonna hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Make my brain. He's gonna make my brain shift.
Hey, Roy Jones Jr. said he had been hit harder at 50 years old by Mike Tyson than he had ever been hit in his whole career.
Yeah, he was holding them ribs.
Mm-hmm.
It was like nothing but their agreement was no headshots.
Yep.
That came out after the fact that he wasn't gonna hit him in the head, and he was holding that body like, man, that dude can still hit. In the whole interview like this.
Hey, I don't know if y'all noticed, but if you watch back on that interview, it seemed like every time Mike Tyson would say something, Roy Jones would start fucking flinching a little. Like he was like, "Ooh, no."
Yeah, I don't want no part of Mike Tyson.
No.
Yeah, either way it goes, you're fucked. You're getting jacked up. You're getting a hospital visit, but something about Mike Tyson punching you it makes me feel like you'd be in the hospital for longer than you would from Ray Lewis hitting you.
Oh yeah. With Ray Lewis, I might have a cracked rib. With Mike Tyson, I ain't gonna have no ribs.
Yeah, exactly.
And probably my face gonna be beat up.
Oh man, I ain't even trying to talk about the face because we done. Man, you want to talk about unrecognizable? All right, it's not a funny thing to say, but I'm going to say it because it's true. To a normal person, Mike Tyson punching you 3 times in the face. You know what? No. All right, let's go to break because I don't want to do that. I don't. I know me. I'll say it. I'm gonna get backlash like it ain't no. You know what? I'm gonna
Mike
say
Tyson,
it. I want the
Mike
smoke.
Mike Tyson would have beat us up like we beat up this subject.
We are going to a break, like he said. This is the WayzVerse. We'll be back. Yo, we are back. We are back. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be.
Ooh, wee.
I started talking with my mic down, like I pulled the big head on y'all.
I ain't gonna lie. I was halfway expecting Phil Collins to drop a verse on that fucking song, that beat.
Man.
That beat was fire. I dug that.
Yeah.
Now, are you guys familiar with the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard court battle or just legal situation?
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Yes.
I've heard about it. I've kind of paid attention to it. He got arrested. They found he beat her, right?
That's what she says. Nigga, if you get another notification
I thought he turned it off. Didn't he say he turned it off?
I thought I did, but Dropbox just popped up. I don't even use Dropbox.
That bitch popped up like, I'm here. All right, so the whole thing is Amber Heard's claiming domestic violence by Johnny Depp. But Johnny Depp has a libel suit against Amber Heard, claiming, no, you were the one committing domestic violence against me. And he has video, or not video, but photo. He has some kind of a video evidence, but photo evidence for sure that he's brought into the police and everything to back up his claims as well. And coming up soon here, they're going to have their little court battle to finally determine who the courts are willing to believe. Lucky for Johnny Depp, they're, from what I've heard, is they're not having these court battles in the U.S., where he would be royally fucked because the U.S. always backs the woman.
Weren't they in like Australia or the UK somewhere?
I want to say they were in the UK. I cannot remember completely, but I believe it was the UK.
Yeah, the whole case has been handled outside of the US.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The way he played in Dark Shadows, Edward Scissorhands, and the Demon Barber of whatchamacallit Street, what was
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd. I don't know. He can be capable of some dirty shit.
Okay.
Somebody can go that dark, has the dark side to him. I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying he didn't do it. But somebody that dark that can play characters that dark has a dark side to him.
Mm-hmm. OG, have you heard anything about this?
What kid just fell down the stairs?
I don't know. They hurt. Their mom's upstairs.
My bad, man. I got somebody coming at me over something online, and I was responding, and I missed the topic. My bad. What was the topic?
The Johnny Depp Amber Heard legal battle.
I know nothing about white people in court.
I wasn't expecting that. Well, in that case, I'll put my 2 cents on this. Amber Heard is like Jada Pinkett Smith, a narcissistic female who will manipulate anyone she can to get her way. Based off of the evidence that the courts have provided the public and had made public, it looks more like Amber Heard committed the domestic violence and Johnny Depp didn't. But at the same time, Johnny Depp did not help himself in calling and texting, saying really kind of violent things. There's no real evidence to show that he's ever assaulted her, but there's plenty of evidence that he's threatened her. So in the end, it's kind of a 50-50 battle. I tend to side more with Johnny Depp than Amber Heard. And realistically, it's because I don't trust bitches at all. But that's just me. Yeah. Sister isn't really much to say about that story.
Nothing whatsoever.
Yeah,
that's white people.
It's one of those things. I've been following this for almost a year now.
I've been following it for absolutely no time whatsoever. This is the first I heard of it, and probably the last.
Yeah. Now, I got ABC questions.
Okay.
I'm going to present you guys with 3 letters, A, B, or C. Each of you will choose a different letter from each other, and you must answer the question honestly and wholeheartedly.
Is there another way?
Oh, yeah, there's other ways.
There's not another way to answer a question.
It's true. All right. I'm going to start with you, Big Ed.
Okay.
A, B, or C?
Let's go with B.
All right. If given the option between becoming a billionaire or the world's sexiest man, what would you choose?
Oh, I'll be a billionaire.
Why?
I got everything I already need with my wife, my kids. The fuck I got to be the world's sexiest man for? To my wife, I'm already the world's sexiest man. That's all I need. If I was a billionaire, shit, I'd have the money to actually do shit for her. For feeling like I'm the sexiest man, world's sexiest man.
That's fair. I was going to start some shit, but I ain't going to go there. I've been drinking. I ain't going to do that.
Good answer. Yeah, I ain't gonna even how low her standards must be. I'm gonna just leave it there.
Damn. I ain't go that far, but all right, OG.
I'm just fucking with Big Ed. I got to. It wouldn't be me if I didn't. Plus, I've been drinking.
All right, OG. A or C?
I have a better idea. Big Ed, A or C?
C.
There it is. Give me A.
Damn, that all right. I wasn't expecting that. I started mentally reading C.
You know I ain't gonna listen to him. Give me A.
All right. If you were put in a position with a gun at your head to decide to either save the world or your own life, what would you choose?
To either save the world or my own life. I would save the world. I would save the world and still, even though it sounds like the unselfish decision, it's still to me a selfish decision. Because when I look at the world, I see my children or my grandchildren, or should I say my grandchild. I see my loved ones, all the people that I pray for every morning before I walk out of my house. I see them as the world. And I would rather take myself away from them than to take them away from me. So I would save them first.
All right.
Go ahead, motherfucker, pull the trigger, bitch. That's what I said. I mean, that's what it said. If that's my choice, then pull the trigger, bitch.
Exactly.
Dude.
All right. Well, then C, I'll give both of you the opportunity to answer. If you could have one wish, what would it be? And it could be anything at all.
I would wish to be the billionaire that you let him be in the second question. That's what
You know, my wish would actually be kind of cliche. I'd wish for world peace.
This nigga trying to be Miss America.
No, I ain't trying to be Miss America. That's truthfully, that's what I would wish for.
Not me.
I would wish for everybody on earth to be able to get along.
Not me, because then what you gonna watch on the news? I gotta see the news. No, I just want to be. I just give me the billions. And I don't want to just be a billionaire, meaning I have $1 billion. I want billions, and I want to own a football team.
Okay.
And a mansion and a yacht, and I want to still live in the hood. No.
All right. So
All right.
we are to our final question of the night.
Yeah.
Not question, sorry, story of the night.
Okay. All right. I got something else though, but okay.
Well, let's hear what you got.
Fun. No, I got something fun. Let's hear the story.
All right. Michael Jordan splashed $44 million from a billion dollar net worth to show he's still a player at 59.
Meaning gambling,
Yes.
not a player like he got hoes. Yeah, well, I mean, he was a gambler. I know he's a gambler. He gambled on everything. I knew that. I mean, that's not a big surprise to me.
This is the same type of nigga that could gamble on whether or not you could tie your shoes faster than him.
Exactly. He gambled on everything. He's a gambler, big time.
Yeah, that don't surprise me about Mike.
Yeah, I'm glad we're not closing with that. I got something to close with. Go ahead.
You know what does surprise me about kind of gambling?
What?
Herschel Walker. And I know, Ways, you didn't want to get political, but it is kind of political because he's running for Senate in Georgia. But Herschel Walker came out today or the other day and said that he's played Russian roulette over 6 times. And he does it because he loves the competition.
Good for him.
Hopefully he continues.
Exactly. Maybe one day he'll lose. Okay, so I posted something extremely controversial today. It wasn't extremely controversial, but it was controversial because you only can choose one. And no, when you can only choose one, to the answer to these, not really questions, but topics, it's going to cause some controversy. It's going to cause some people to have disagreements, and it's going to spark conversation. Especially one of them, I'm coming under a lot of. Second person tonight came at me about. I knew people would, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with them coming at me about it. That's why I put it there, because it's how I feel. It's my list, and so be it. And Big Ed ain't gonna agree with it either. But I don't give a damn. I don't give a funyun. So I am going to ask you guys one at a time on these topics, and you can only choose one. Okay, because somebody else tried to do the thing, and he made a list on every question. He put a list. No, choose one. All right, y'all up to the challenge?
I'm up.
Who want to go first?
Shit, I ain't got a coin.
All right, Waze.
I guess I'll go first.
Waze, you're going first. Greatest rapper of all time.
That's the question?
Greatest rapper of all. Again, it's not questions necessarily. It is topics. So each one is just like that. It's like that. You can only choose one though. Greatest rapper of all time, and this is your list. Big Ed, you look like you're ready to answer. So go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I'm thinking.
Nas.
Well, it's not Nas for me. I could say that.
All right, then who is it then? Damn.
That's what we wondering.
God damn.
You should be able to answer this one fast.
All my answers are already here. So I picked Jay-Z. I said Jay-Z was my answer. That's my answer.
So you can either agree or you can pick somebody else.
Pick whoever you pick.
I hate to say it because I really don't like the man, but it's really kind of true in my opinion. Kanye West.
Okay. Greatest rapper of all time, Kanye West. Okay. Mm-hmm. Very interesting choice. All right. Favorite rapper of all time?
Scarface.
Right?
Kendrick Lamar.
Damn good when they're big good. But mine is Ice Cube. You'll notice that I have a lot of old school in my choices because that's what I am. It's true to me. My list is true to me. So I had Ice Cube. So he has Kendrick Lamar and Scarface. It's good choices. I like all three of those. Uh, favorite current rapper.
Mm. Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator. Very interesting. For me, it's J. Cole, and it ain't even close.
What was the question?
Favorite current rapper.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I'm J. Cole, and it ain't even close. Favorite female rapper. This one was tougher for me. This was a tough choice for me.
MC Light.
Is this of all time or currently?
Of all time. Favorite female rapper.
Lil Kim.
I'm Queen Latifah. But MC Light was a very close second.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite rap group.
Wu-Tang.
Outkast.
Run DMC, and it ain't even a close second for me, god damn it. All right. Favorite trap rapper.
T.I.
What'd you say, Joe?
Oh, I was saying trap rapper. I'm gonna go with T.I. as well.
Yeah, I went with T.I. as well. Mostly because
T.I. started trap.
Yeah, he's the only one I know.
Well, I know 2 Chainz, but T.I. is the better.
Well, 2 Chainz or
I don't even know how to
Jeezy.
I don't even know the definition of trap rap, so I just know that T.I. was proclaimed the originator. So he's the only one I know. I don't know what trap rapper is. Anyway, favorite rapper under 30.
21 Savage.
Under 30. Damn. Chance the Rapper.
I didn't answer it because I don't know these guys' ages, but if Chance the Rapper is under 30, then I'm gonna go with Chance the Rapper. Actually, he's probably up there. Actually, not far behind J. Cole. It's my favorite current rapper. So yeah, I would say Chance the Rapper would be mine as well if he is under 30. Favorite storytelling lyrics.
Del the
My
Funky
son.
Homo Sapien.
What song? It's the lyrics, not just the favorite.
Oh,
story.
the song.
Yeah, it's not the favorite storytelling rapper. The very favorite storytelling lyrics.
Dance with the Devil, Immortal Technique.
Okay.
Renee.
Renee by Lost Boys, right?
Yep.
Yeah, good song. I chose Once Upon a Time in the Projects by Ice Cube.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
There's another one. I got a runner up.
I was very close. My runner-up was, what was your runner-up?
The Art of Storytelling.
The runner-up for me was What Can I Do by Ice Cube, actually. That was my runner-up, and it was very, very, very close second. Most underrated rapper.
Black Thought.
Ooh, good one. That was actually, and it's actually the category is most underrated. So it can be a rapper or a group. Actually, the Roots is a very close second for me. The Roots was what I was going to put there. That was a very close second for me because I agree with you, Big Ed. Black Thought is extremely underrated.
Oh man, Tech Nine.
Tech Nine, I will agree with that one too. Although mine was LL Cool J. I put LL Cool J. I see your face.
Yeah, I don't see how he could be underrated.
Because I think he's top 5. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't put LL in their top 5
because they're lame.
A lot of people don't put LA when they do their top 5 or they talk about the greatest of all time. Very few people put LL in that category, and I think I say he definitely belongs. So I mean, I put him. He's way up there to me. He may even be top 3 for me. So yeah, I think LL doesn't get the credit as a rapper as that it deserves because because it's so old school.
Right.
He was king a long time ago. Most overrated. This has been my most controversial response. This is the
Lil
one
Wayne.
Kanye West.
somebody else said Kanye West too. I saw some
As a rapper, Kanye West.
Big Ways just said he's the greatest of all time. So
No.
either Ways was right or you just he just made your point. Okay, you ready for mine? This is gonna piss Big Ed off.
Eminem.
It's gonna hurt Big Ed's feelings.
Hmm.
And I had two people come at me about it, but I don't care. It's my list. Comment.
I can agree.
Ooh.
I can agree. I can.
Oh, yeah. Why you gotta come to my guy like that?
I think he's overrated. That's
Yeah.
I just do. I think he's got a few songs that I like. I mean, he got only one song that he's made that I really love. That I love. That's there's a time when you need someone.
Light.
Quite frankly, I like the hook and the beat more than his rap, even in that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the only song I can name of his that that's an absolute keeper, must have in my playlist.
Is it too late for me to change my underrated?
Go ahead.
I want to change it from Tech 9 to Twista.
I agree with that too. I like both of those actually. I like both of those choices. Favorite producer.
Timberland.
By the way, I also saw Common in concert and he was trash. Okay. Favorite producer, Timberland.
Timberland.
That's
Kanye West.
That's a good one too, actually. I like him. I like him better in that category than you had him as the greatest rapper.
Me too.
But I don't knock it though because he can rap. I think he can flow. For me, it's DJ Quick, and I don't know why. I don't even know why they bothered to ask.
I feel you on that one too.
Everybody that know me. No, Latone would have said DJ Quick before I did. He didn't. I know what this nigga gonna say. He know I'm a DJ Quick guy. Let's see. Favorite rap album of all time.
AMG, bitch, better have my money.
Oh man, Life After Death.
Album, Life After Death, Biggie. Right?
I swear to God,
Yeah.
my favorite.
That's a good one.
My favorite rap album of all time is AMG, bitch, better have my money.
Mine is Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted, baby. Because I'm the nigga you love to hate. Fuck you, Ice Cube.
And if I'm correct, ain't AMG produced that album produced by DJ Quick?
No. What, AMG?
Yeah, bitch better have my money.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
See, a close second for me is College Dropout.
Great album. Close second for me is Raising Hell by Run DMC.
What'd you say?
Raising Hell by Run DMC.
That's a damn good one too.
That's a close second for me.
Wow, I just realized College Dropout didn't make the list for greatest album of all time.
You are correct. It didn't. Wow, that is strong. That's definitely one that missed the boat. Okay, last but not least, last one. Favorite rap song.
It's a Hard Knock Life.
Hey, by Crucial Conflict.
Okay. For me, it's Run DMC, Peter Piper. Another one that people that know me already knew that. That's Peter Piper is the epitome of hip hop to me. It's the last true hip hop song. That's what I call it.
Close second is Paul Revere.
I don't even have a close second. It's Peter Piper, Pick Peppers. Remember that rhyme.
Through the Wire is my close second.
Through the Wire was a great song. And if you see the documentary, Kanye's documentary, Through the Wire, I learned to appreciate even more because that's the song that put him on the map.
Mm-hmm.
That was he to see how hard he was working to get somebody to listen to him, and he finally just found a way to get it out there without anybody's help,
Yeah.
without anybody. And Through the Wire just took off, and then all of a sudden, all these niggas that he was right there with the whole time, Dame Dollar and them, not Dame Dollar, but Dame and them. They was with him the whole time and wouldn't listen to him. And when they blew up, Through the Fire blew up on BET without him, then all of a sudden they want to listen and give him a shot. That's how he got his deal. So yeah, Through the Wire is a great song, great story behind it. And that's all, folks. Is that it, Waze?
That is it.
That is it, man. That was a fun little tidbit to drop at the end. But that is the end, folks. We want to thank you all for joining us. I am your boy, OG Tim Wilson. Of course, I'm here with Big Ed, and you can't be in the WayzVerse without Waze. This is the WayzVerse. We want to thank you for joining us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, the What Up Though Show Network. Hey, and also make sure you like the podcast. And if you do like the podcast, share it with a friend. We out of here until next week. Y'all be safe. Peace.